Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to MaffmanJones Movie Reviews. I'm your host John Maffio, and today's featured movie is Sausage Party, the latest comedic romp from Seth Rogen and crew. This one has a giant array of cast members, including Kristen Wiig, Michael Cera, Bill Hader, and Nick Kroll, among others. The story takes place in a supermarket, and in the supermarket, all the food comes to life. And they believe in something called the great beyond. They have a purpose in life, and that purpose is to be taken by the gods, aka the customers, aka us people, and we as gods take them to this heaven-like place for the food where they will have everlasting happiness. Within this film, our main characters, who are played by Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig, and Michael Cera, who play either hot dogs or buns, basically find out that the great beyond isn't so great. So they have to find a way to tell the rest of the food in the supermarket that the great beyond is evil and the gods are evil and that something has to be done. Because let's face it, we people are really disgusting, evil mofos. Deep down to the core. We suck. So yeah, I would want to stop us too if we were food. I've been looking forward to this movie for a long time because it's an R-rated anime movie by the Seth Rogen crew. You already sold the movie for me. Pre-Team America, I can't see this movie being made, but we live in a time where we have movies like South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, Team America, as mentioned, and now Sausage Party, movies that are criminally offensive, but also have something really important to say. Sausage Party is weird. For me as a viewer, for the most part, I wasn't really laughing that much. I didn't find the movie that funny. I was appreciative of the really, really stupid food puns. By the way, if you like puns, this movie is full of food puns. But yeah, I was watching the movie, not really laughing. However, I was really engrossed and invested in these characters as well as the story. It's really simple, but we are basically taken on a journey in two different ways story-wise through Seth Rogen's Sausage character and Michael Cera's Sausage character, Barry. And the way these two stories collide, I was actually really invested. I forgot I was watching an animated movie because even though the animation is simplistic, it really gives the movie a charm in a way. But I ignored the fact that I was watching an anime movie and I was actually just watching an oddly compelling story about food, live food, trying to survive. And then the ending happened. I can't spoil the ending, but the climax of the movie is insane. And the big joke that this movie basically builds up to, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. I was actually crying. But that's not even it. After the really big joke that made me cry my eyes out of laughter, we get into this really existential moment that basically ends the movie, and it makes no sense. But I was totally on board for it. In certain aspects, in terms of the story and humor, it really goes beyond what you would expect, and certain moments of the movie you will not forget, whether you like it or not. The voice acting is really good for the most part. We have this little Simpsons thing going on here where certain actors are voicing more than one character, and I think that's really fun that these actors are getting the chance to play more than one character. Quick last minute edit shout out to Nick Kroll, who plays the douche of the movie. Literally, he's a douche, but he also has the personality of a douche. Great character. Holy shit. Being on the critical side of Sausage Party, as far as the analyzing goes, I guess you could say me not laughing that much in the beginning of the movie, or for most part of the movie, is a fault. I really wasn't laughing that much. I only really started laughing towards the end of the movie. I kind of just chuckled at most of the jokes for the first two halves of the movie. And I was more engrossed in the story, if anything, so I would say it kind of cancels out the idea that a lot of the jokes were missing for me personally. But yeah, a lot of the jokes didn't really make me laugh the way I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to laugh throughout this movie, like I have in prior Seth Rogen movies, like This Is the End. Not that, though. And finally, this film really exploits the fact that it's an R-rated anime movie, and it's it looks like it's a movie for kids, but it's not, so it kind of really pushes obnoxiously the fact that it's rated R. So every 5 seconds you're hearing an F-bomb or an S-bomb or the C-bombs, both of them, every curse word in the book, every offensive thing you could think of. This movie pushes for the R rating really hard, and sometimes very, very superfluously. And it got a little annoying in my opinion. It's like, we get it, it's rated R, you don't have to say fuck every 2 seconds. Just get on with it. Overall, though, Sausage Party is a hell of a fun time. This film is going to have very divided opinions because it's really offensive, but when it comes down to it, there is heart to the humor and the animation, and it's a lot of fun. You can really get behind certain aspects of the movie, even if you are offended by the movie itself because of certain jokes. And at the end of the day, you are going to laugh, you're going to have fun. That's all that matters. And Sausage Party delivers on what it wants to be while also saying something, which is important. Movies that actually say something and not just having surface level entertainment. It's deeper than that, and I appreciate that. So, having said that, I'm going to give Sausage Party a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's a darn good Applebee's meal. Now, I want to know from you guys, what did you think of Sausage Party? Let me know in the comments down below. And really random but silly question, if you could be any food in a supermarket and live as that food, what would you want to be? I think I would want to be cheese, and obviously I'm perishable and I'll be eaten, but I just would love being cheese, knowing that that cheese would end up on a cheeseburger eventually one day, and a person would be very satisfied because that melted cheese, that's me, would be eaten by a person, and therefore they would experience everlasting happiness because they're eating a cheeseburger. That's why I'd want to be cheese. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe, and check out my social medias in the info box. Pretty please. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones, and I'll see you guys next time.